Hi everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Shapes.io. Today we are doing what was promised last time and making this bullseye type shape. If you come over here to the side and you click the little eye, it shows you exactly how it's made. And we can see all four layers have a red and white quadrant of a circle. You might remember from last time, we unlocked the 4-color painter. It was down here further. So you might think, oh yeah, this will be a good candidate here for what we can use. It's actually not, because you can see we need 2 strips of green and 2 red paints to produce 1 output. So if we were doing that here, we'd need 8 white paint lines and 8 red paint lines if we were painting them in quadrants. If we also wanted to keep a full belt. But if we paint all of the whites at the same time, and then all of the reds at the same time, and then cut them up and reassemble them, we can actually get away with 2 red paint lines and 2 white paint lines. So that's what we're going to do first of all. So let's find some... So here's some circles that we're going to use. We'll need 4 output lines. Let's just put 1 more on there so they're all the same. Now they're not evenly lined up. So we need 4 circles to produce 4 of these. And here is, we've got plenty of red which we'll need, plenty of these other colors that we'll need. So let's get straight into it. We'll need 2 red lines, 2 blue lines, and 2 green lines. Each of those will produce 1 white. Let's bring this over here as well. Actually, green, blue, red, and then we'll work out how to get these other ones up here. We could just use that blue and then put a little tunnel in here like so to get our other 3 up there. So these 3 will go together to make 1 set of painters. These white, these 3 will go together to make the other white. Okay, now color mixing time. You want to go bam, bam. We need a tunnel from... I'm not exactly sure where. We'll need 1 there. Oops. 1 there and 1 there. I mean, that probably makes the most sense to do them that way. Need to tunnel there, tunnel there. Do that. Get green up there, blue and red, and then we're collecting to the right, using white. 1, 2. How fast do they mix? 1.6 a second. Our belts are 14, so we'll need 10. That's 4, 5, 10. So that will produce our white. Let's prepare for needing lots of storage here. So that's our second line. We also just happen to be putting the colors in the same order. You don't have to. It's just coincidence that we're doing that here. So I'm gonna do this. So that we get, like, there'll be 15,000 white eventually accumulate here. which is an awful lot. Hopefully it will be enough. We need 25,000. We'll see. It should be okay. And then we need the red. Bring 2 rows of red across. And we're gonna do the same thing. Each of these will need a rebalancer on the output because we're going to use both evenly. Now the circles that we saw, where were they? Up here. So let's bring these down. Just to there would do. Is there anything special about that shape? Doesn't look like it. So we're just going to build over the top of it. Now we're going to turn 2 of these into white circle painting lines, 2 into blue circle painting lines. And we're going to actually use the double painter, which lets us paint 2 items with 1 color. So we probably didn't even need to double those up, but we have, so here we are. Okay, let's do that. We'll bring white paint up the side. Come in here like this. It's this input, the split that we need. And then a little tunnel here for the white paint to get in. And out. And we need 1 last input splitter there. Okay, and each of those paints 2 per second, so we'll need 7 of them. Let's just do 8 because it's easier to math that way. Got another upgrade ready. So we've finally got enough of these cutting, rotating, and stacking. Let's upgrade it. So now our stacking will go slightly faster, which is great, and hopefully by the end of this episode we'll have finished the tier 5 upgrade for painting. Now this is everything we need to paint a line. Okay, so that will give us 2 sets of white. And I think 1 storage bucket there should be enough. But if we need more, see what I mean? This is already, like 1's already full. Let's go. Oh, we didn't put in our piece. That's why they're coming through so slowly. That's a bit better now. Alright, now let's duplicate all of this for the red. Now we need the red up here. So even though we built this, I think we're going to adjust our plan slightly and bring red pieces, red paint, sorry, over from the other side. But sorry buddies, you're done. And then we need to tunnel these across like so. Oops, we want the outputs coming to like here, and then do one of these and one of these. Why have I got it not lined up properly? Doesn't make any difference, but it'll bother me. Okay, so that gives us our circles. and like our our white circles and our red circles. Now we need them all in quadrants, which is where our 4 cutter will come into play. Exactly how we're going to do this, we're going to give ourselves a bit of space here to get this guy out. And then here say, let's cut. Just do this so we can see what we've got. Now, what we're going to do is produce white top right and white bottom left, which means clockwise rotation on those two. And then we can stack them both together like so, which will produce us 2 output lines. Now that cutter runs at 3 items a second, and our belts are 14, but we'll be upgrading them to 16 soon. So we'll actually need 6 of these guys. We do need the aggregation of this guy. Like so. So 2, 3, 6. Okay, so that's all of that. We can do that again. And bring our output down here into a storage bin. Wonderful. And then white is going to be almost the same, except at the end, oops, that's not an out. At the end, like we don't want them top right and bottom left the same, we want top left and bottom right. So what we're going to need to do down here is rotate all of these. So we can input split that way and that way. And then, oops, recollect that way and that way. And then from here, will let us put a storage bin there. So you can see we've got these top left, bottom rights. Now I feel like I've done something wrong here. Because we need 4 of these per item. Maybe it's in this step here. We're blocked up with where everything's going. So we can do that. No, I want to cut this. Paste. And then down here, do something like this again. Oh, my hand's on the wrong key. Yeah, something just feels weird about... We'll leave the two separate like that for now. But something feels weird about the way that I've got them working. Let's take this one because it's the one we'll revert back to if there is a problem. We need to stack 1.5 a second. Let's again stack vertically. Take this white and that red in this way. We want input splitters like so, and then little tunnels. So that's producing us red circles. And then we're gonna want 11 of these. That's 6. 12 is a nice round number. So let's store them down there. Let's take this, let's duplicate it. We want the white going in. We want the red going in here. Let's just change the type of tunnel we're using. Oops, we went too far. Like that. And that needs pieces connected. Okay, another upgrade. Cutting, rotating, and stacking. We're just gonna wait on that because we want the belt upgrade. So that gives us 2 lines of these red circles. We actually want 4. I'm still not convinced these are going the right way. Got one set of painting. Okay, let's just, I need to stop and, so we've got 8 red halves. So we're definitely producing 8 red halves here. No, you go like that, you go like that. You go like that. I guess it must be right. Just feels not right. Like, we can clearly see that that's not a full belt. I'm just so unsure about exactly what... See, that's... now too many. Oh, that's full. Which means we need to start using them. I guess we'll come back and worry about that later. So we've got 2 belts of these. So we want this all duplicated again. Now here, we want to go out. We want to come back. And in the middle, we want to rotate anyway 90 degrees. To get the red on the top right. And then we want one of our stacking mechanisms. Why did we go to the left there? That's super awkward. Well, I guess we're doing it down here. We've got to make sure we get these in the right way. So these 2, the red, like the top right red, is on the bottom. I didn't take the output row. I'm an idiot. Okay, collect all the output. Okay, that looks good. Before we go too far, let's do that. New upgrade, belts, upgrade. So that will mean that our belts go even faster again. So we're now looking at 16 everywhere, which most of these should be able to handle as we built to that level. Okay, and then so we're gonna want another one of these. I don't know where its inputs are coming from, but it goes into there. And then out of here, we want 2 more lines. And this time it doesn't matter exactly which is on top. Let's move it down just to give us some space, like so. And then at the bottom here is our target, rotated the correct way. So now the hub is up there. Let's take our pieces up there. We'll go this way. I guess we can follow this guy now. Oh, I guess we're gonna need to... Oops, that's... There we go, look at that. Sorry, watermelons, but you're getting bullseyes going in your place. Now, this was all happening over here. Yeah, so you can see that's gone way down because we're not getting enough of these in. Like one side is fine. So let's just take all of that. And take this, plop it here. So you went into the far side, you went into the close side, Whoops. Okay, so that's the end done. Now we just need to get it some inputs. Red ones will be easy from, well, easy in quotes. Oops. Okay, you go that way. You go that way. And then it doesn't matter which side red goes to. Yeah, I think we're just gonna do this other weird half and half, because I don't see how else we can do it. So that white can go to there. This white will need to tunnel out there and then tunnel over there. Down here. Do you think we're gonna put some storage on there? And balancer just to help this side out a bit. It does need more white coming in. So it's just confusing to me why these are not doing what I would expect. Because they cut at 3 per second. And this red half is also gonna start struggling soon. You can see that we're running out there. We just didn't give ourselves much space here. So they're being made not as well as they can. Only 12 isn't too bad. Not great though. Okay, if we think about what's actually happening here. Is it the stacking that's the problem here? 1.5 seconds. They should be okay. But you just never know. I do think what we might do, just to, well, if we can fit it in, that is. We're gonna split the input on the red side because it's the one struggling the most. We're gonna recollect up here. So we're gonna kind of give a bit of a feedback loop. So that means that these are producing as much as they can now. And they're just using it. They're not even questioning the extra capacity. But to be fair, it does have to have a mechanism to go back to the original side. So there's a little feedback mechanism between the two. Ordinarily, I would do that with storage bins. So if this line is full, then send the other way. We don't have the space here. We kind of do have the space here to do that. So let's just put those back in straight. Yeah, we kind of do have the space here to do that. On one side. Well, it's half there. So when this backs up, it sends some around to the other side. And this one, when it backs up, it sends some around to the other side. Now, can we fit that in with the white here anywhere? I just think we're not cutting enough. We're not. Like this whole section needs to be redone. Probably not double. Yes, that's fine. And we don't want that or that. Just want this side. And these two. So are they backing up there? They are. So that's too many for one line. Sure. I also want to so that positive side is the not side that I want. I think over here I want to do this. or just this. And then the same on the red side. And we need this to go into that one, which we can get. Why have they come out as two? Oh yeah, I know why they come out as two. Let's just collect them down here. That'll do. We want a collector there. We want a little tunnel across here. Go into there. Come down there. So that will force feed more into here. Which seems to be helping. Except they're rotated the wrong way. Which is not good. That'll clear itself out in time. It shouldn't take too long to fix that mess up. Look at this guy in the middle here. A weird shape. Oh well, it is what it is. It's kind of like yes, no, yes, no. Looks like we've actually got 4 full belts there now, which is nice. We do. An upgrade. We've finally got all of our painting done. So, let's press upgrade. Nice. So, we have started producing the bullseyes. There's probably going to be supply issues in the short term. Getting all the pieces down there. But I don't know what we can do about that. Because for some reason my brain just can't comprehend what exactly is happening here. Yeah, it's just like, I don't know what to do. Can we, like, take one of those again? All of this. Could we delete, cut, paste? We do that, so we say all of this is just for no bad. Why would you even think I wanted to do that game? We can storage rebalance to there. So these produce enough to feed 2 of those. And this comes around here. This one comes here. All of these go into this side. We're starting to get a little bit of feedback between the two, which is nice. But these are definitely slowed down. So let's go white. We're gonna make the same change again on the white side. I should have not questioned myself before and just kept it like it was and duplicated everything. Okay, so all of that we don't actually want. All of this we don't actually want. You come into there. You're the outline to there. Up here we want a storage bucket with a balancing mechanism into there. So now this should cut enough white. It's not really going up or down, it's staying about the same, which we're satisfied with. This not going up a little bit, that's okay. These are kind of balanced between the two, that's good. Everything, we're coming through here at maximum speed, which means all of this is working properly. We're coming out here at near maximum speed, so we're doing as best we can for a single production line. That's a lot of stuff. Painting, our circles. Oh, that's just our red paint. Here's our painting. Here's our cutting into the right shapes, the red and the white. And then we've just got a mess of trying to get everything to work. Producing our bullseyes, then producing our double bullseyes, and then producing the quadruple bullseye. It makes sense. Four circle ones to two double ones to one quadruple one. And we've got it going out as best we can. We're gonna have to look at these. We're not gonna wait for this to finish going. We will look at that next time. But if we head back over to the hub, we can see they are racing in there as quickly as they can. These other kite things anymore, we don't even need. These things we don't even need. These other ones, we don't even need. We don't need this, or this, or this. And that's nothing, so we can get rid of it. Yep, we can stop all of those. They are not doing anything anymore. And repurpose them for something else. I wonder what this was producing. Oh, the alien heads. We don't need them. Item filter. That can be helpful, particularly when we get more wire unlocks. You get the really cool wire unlock at like level 26 or something. So we've got a little bit to go. We might focus on upgrade, like leveling for the next few episodes to get them, because then it's really fun and we can clear out some of this other junk too. Maybe even make more of these things, which we need for all of the level ups. But that's gotta wait a little bit. Where are they even? All the way down here. Like, it doesn't look too bad, but these bits are coming in slow, because our purple is coming in slow. And the white's coming in slow. It just looks like I didn't know what I was doing. Oh, it's because we've got 1 to 2. That's why. That's never gonna work, 1 to 2. We just need more. We need to double these. I mean, that's an easy fix. Like, we can just do this. The power of blueprints. We can just do this. Now this will be our purple output coming into there. We'll have to rejig that a bit. And we'll bring our white down like that. Then we just need the colors going in. So, let's get some red. We need some blue. We'll need some tunnels. Let's line the tunnels up from over here. Because why not? There. So we need them going the right way. So that'll produce more purple. And then we need more of this one up here, which will be red. Let's just take that red to there. It'll be easier. And then we'll tunnel this red over to here. And then let's get green and blue out the back. And we'll see once they eventually come through, we'll start making white. So you can see we've got double pink here now. The white is just sort of starting to catch up. Got double white coming out, and then the white will flow through here. So now we've got more of these pink coming out, which will mean we've got more of these pink coming out. But now it looks like these white stars are the slow part. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just get some more of them on there. Yeah, we've just shifted where our problem is. But we're doing what we can. We've got more upgrades to do. Cutting, rotating and stacking, mixing and painting. Let's do the cutting, rotating and stacking. We'll mix and paint next time. Okay. Let's come back to the hub and actually finish now. We've nearly got this one. We'll see it at the start of the next episode. Thank you very much everyone for stopping by. I do appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do consider subscribing to the channel and giving the video a like. And I hope to see you next time. Thanks everyone. Bye for now.